Today is an exciting one because I'm going to be designing a character for the first time ever. I randomly got an idea from a friend asked me to draw them something, and it was just for a cover. But then I was like, taking the idea of what they're trying to do it for, I was like, oh, I just made a whole character in my head that I could possibly make. So I'm going to try to design it and draw it out and see how that goes. So that's what today's going to be. So I'll probably show the process. I'm not going to follow along with the drawing. I'll probably just show you parts of like what I'm doing, because I just finished a rough draft of the figure. So I'll show you that, and then I'll just keep showing the steps as I go. So this is what I have so far. It's a figure drawing of the pose that I want her to be in. And right here is the horizon line for the sea that's behind her, and these are rocks. So since I have this figure, I'm still gonna draw more on this figure, but I'll take a picture of it on my iPad and transfer it. Oh yeah, it's gonna be transferred basically to Procreate, and then I'll try to finish it there. So basically this is going to be, just to describe a little bit, it's going to be a woman, and I'm going to have her with fire hair going this way, and then a dress. And I'm gonna try to make a dress more of like a watery type of look, a sea type of look. So we'll see how it goes, because I've never drawn fire and I've never drawn water, and I've never made a whole thing like this, like a whole drawing design of a character. So it will be exciting to see what I come up with. Okay, I drew in a lot more than I expected to, and it looks as good as I expected it to be. So I gotta cut out. Yeah, it looks pretty close to what I was imagining. So it looks good here. I'm gonna probably transfer it to Procreate and try to color it in, maybe some type of watercolor. Not sure about the fire, how that's gonna look, the fiery hair. Pretty confident about the dress. But yeah, this looks pretty good. Okay, so I got the sketch onto here, and I've outlined it, so this is now what it looks like. And it looks decent. Now I just need to figure out how I'm gonna paint this thing. I kinda wanna do, like I said, watercolor, but I gotta figure out how to do that on Procreate. Also, the background, I didn't put that yet. But yeah, I'll do that now. And hopefully I can come back onto this video with it colored at least somewhat. But yeah, it'll probably be a very rough coloring. Not gonna do anything too crazy. So let's see. Alright, now this is the final product. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's not that good either. I cheated the water. I at first was about to paint it, but then I was like, oh, I've seen someone use a picture before, and then I was able to put it in there, which I'm surprised it looks that good, because it looked rough at first. And then you can see at the watercolor, I had no idea what I was doing. I mean, the dress kind of looks okay, but then everything else, real iffy, especially the hair. The hair is probably the worst part for me. To me, that's definitely the worst part. But then other than that, it's like, I don't know, it's pretty good for something like that I made. Never designed a character and then painted it out like this. So, pretty happy with it, honestly, for a first try. Oh, I did forget to paint her necklace, but we can just do that after. But yeah, that's all it was for today. It took me about like 3 hours I think, to do this. So not too bad for a first try.